shucks, now I gotta read this one instead? Fine. This channel is a not-so-proud member of YouTube's all-encompassing special society of heavily overwhelmed layout enthusiasts. Yeah, I know I screwed up. I'm 10. What do you want? And that's stupid. You know what that spells, don't you? Why would you name your channel that? No wonder you're not so proud. I don't care.
Warning. The content of this stream is not suitable for children under the age of 16. Maybe even 21. The language, themes, attitude, and personality of the presenter was not suitable for his own children when young, and he was a permissive parent. Yet, he behaved that way anyhow. Well, you have to excuse bad behavior now and then. Topics discussed will not center on trains and will focus on anything except politics. What do you mean except politics? Why, boy, that's how we some bishops make our living, is talking about politics. You can't find anybody talking about politics without some bish involved. It just happens trains are running. Any similarity between characters, situations, trains, and intelligent thoughts is strictly a coincidence. Ain't that the truth? Any rebroadcast or transmission of this stream without the express written consent of Major League Baseball is strictly prohibited. You also need my permission. As mayor of Big Gulch, you have to have my permission for anything. Viewer discretion is advised. Well, I guess they left the rules for the sheriff. The rules for layouts and live streams and life in general. It's your layout, do what you want. Don't tell someone what to do unless they ask you what they should do, or if they're bigger than you. Don't mess with people bigger than you. Don't call out, criticize, mock, or otherwise harm another channel on your channel or even on their channel or anywhere else, damn it. Why can't you all just behave yourselves and then people like me wouldn't have to do our jobs? Now, here's your stupid host. Hi, everybody. How are you? Let's see who's here today. Oh, we're already up to 20, and I haven't even started yet. Oh, way back. Wow. Hi, Colin. There I am. Hiya, Colin. Hey, Ed Sutherland. Always a pleasure to have you guys here. Tim J.D. Awesome. Paul, welcome back. Man, this is what, your third week now? You're a masochist. You realize that. If you keep coming back to this, you are a masochist. I'm the sadist. I'm doing the torture, but you guys are masochists if you keep coming back. Let me see. Hey, there's Chris. Rusty Twanger's long-lost great-great-great-grandson. Ewan is here already. Nice to have you. Hey, Stephen Price. Always honored that you come in. Pete Clark. One of the new regulars, seeing you everywhere, but that's great that you come and hang out here with us. Carl is here. Howdy, hi, Carl. Always good to have you. Finnerton, Brian. Awesome to have you, Brian Finn from Finnerton Central. Glad to have you around. Miss talking to you like we used to talk. Z Fantasy Trains. Howdy, hi. Welcome in. And let's see, is there anybody else I've missed? Just everybody saying hi to each other. David Cook. Can't get started until David's here. Well, hello, Luma from Portugal. Welcome to my stream. You're going to have a lot of catching up to do. But first of all, since you've come to my stream, as a Merclanista, we will knight you. I now declare you a knight of the Rhomboid table. You're now a moderator. You get your own official royal spanner, and if you have anything you want to post, links to channels you think are worth seeing, Merklin stuff, your own channel, you want to advertise your own channel, go for it. We don't restrict anything here. Hey, Joseph, welcome back. Richard Brown, hi, you're here for a few minutes before Star Trek comes on. Hey, Lackawanna Rail Fan, welcome to my channel. Let's knight you. And I declare you a knight of the rhomboid table. Crisscross applesauce. Wow, I still got a lot more to greet, so I better get this out of the way. Taking a break from the layout. No, Lackawanna, you are now also a moderator, in case you didn't notice when you typed that in. So it looks kind of ironic that you typed in, hey, am I the only non-moderator? When you in fact are now a moderator. Everybody on my channel is a moderator if you come back. Okay, not a lot this week. Not a lot to talk about before we get to the trains. I did print up, but I didn't bring any over here. Do I have one? Did I leave one over here? Nope, they're all over there. I found a design of some buffers, and I've been printing them up and putting some buffers. Somebody asked in my last video, let's go to this one. What all the orange buildings are. Well, all the orange buildings are 3D printed buildings I've been making, and yes, I haven't painted them yet. I don't know when I'm going to get around to painting them. Someday, I'm sure, but that's where we're at. So, yeah, on my channel, nobody's special. You're all moderators, which means nobody's special. It's like the old Monty Python skit, Bicycle Repairman. In a town of supermen, the hero is the guy who knows how to fix a bike tire. If you don't know Monty Python, you need to hook up, man, because half my life is about Monty Python. The other half is The Young Ones, all UK comedy, which explains a lot of the crazy crap I put on my channel. If you're here for serious train running, you took the wrong turn. I run trains and I babble, and people actually come and watch this. I occasionally put up stupid stuff like parody songs or cartoons that I'm doing because I'm a failed comedian, and yet people laugh, so apparently I'm not a completely failed comedian. And so, with that said, I've got a special for a couple of you guys today. Let's go. Are they visible over there? Yeah, they might be visible. Nah, I'm going to surprise you. Let them go. Let's get everybody fired up and going. Hey, Steve Childers, how are you? Welcome in. And we are running trains. I changed out a couple of guys. There we go. You might see him in the background. You might hear one coming. But we'll show you what we're running today. So here comes the first one. Ladies and gentlemen, we brought the steamers back out. In honor of today's episode, we brought the steamers out. It's not the Black Mamba, but it'll do. So there you go. Steamers passing each other. I believe that's called trains meeting, but I already did that challenge. Hey, John from Schuylkill River Valley. Nice to have you. Just stopped by for a minute. Yep. For those of you who don't know, in about half an hour, at just the top of the hour, 4 o'clock, I'll be playing the next episode of Matt Clark, Railroad Detective. I'm very excited about this particular episode because you get to meet the villains. So let's put the multi-view on so y'all can hang out. Anybody else come in? I think I caught Ewan and Where is it? God darn it, where is it?
Oh, shucks, I lost the wire.
Thank you, Steve. I had fun doing it. Well, David, what historical facts do you want? Speaking of which, I got a train going the wrong way. Hey, dude. Who told you to go that way? You get your butt going the right direction. What are you even thinking going that way? Sadly, I don't have a Nuremberg picture. That castle is Neuschwanstein, which is nowhere near Nuremberg. But yes, I have all my German trains. I have been to Germany every year from 2003 to 2019, except for the year 2018. And then I was supposed to go last year, 2020, but the trip got canceled because of something let's not talk about. We're all sick of hearing about it, so...
I'm not going to complain about having a trip cancel when so many other people have suffered so much. And I haven't suffered at all. My job's a little harder to do, but I get to stay at home to do my job. So it's kind of a break even. Hey, Damien's here. Hi, Damien. But yes, today you meet the villains. Finally, you're going to meet Bobby and his gang. Bobby the Kid and his gang are making their first appearance. Get off of there. Come here, you. Okay. Yeah, Luma, it is. Technically, it's now called the Württemberger class, Class C, but yeah, it's basically a Bavarian 3.6. But at this stage, it was now called the Württemberger Class C. It's a Class 18.4, I believe. Luma, since this is your first time at my live stream, I am into modern age only. I just happened to grab a couple of steamers because I was peer pressured into it by all these evil people that come to my chat. So I got a couple of steamers, and so now I run a couple of steamers now and then. But in honor of today's episode of Meeting the Bad Guys, I've got a couple of steamers running today. Hey, Andrew from March West. So, Paul, both steamers are called, as you were just hearing me tell Luma, they are called Class 18. One is a Class 18.4, the other one's a Class 18.5. They are also known as A36s. This is all German classification. And I'll tell you right now, it means nothing to me because I don't know a damn thing about steam locomotives. I barely know anything about modern German locomotives. Actually, I know quite a bit about modern German locomotives, but only what I've learned in the last 4 years. So they're both Württemberger C class or Class 18. One is a Class 18.4. This guy right here, my most expensive train I have on my layout, although actually I paid more for other trains, but in terms of value, he's worth the most. He is a Class 18.5. Somebody said Lee is here. Hey, John from Mystic Southern Railway is here. Or is there a different Lee here? I saw somebody say hi, Lee. So yeah, not much to talk about this week. I did crash beginning last Sunday. Since I last saw you guys on my live stream Friday, of course I see most of you and everybody else's streams. Some we talk more than others. But yeah, I crashed, well, I always am at Sidetrack Sunday, but I decided to crash their stream because Rick Bailey called me out and challenged me. Hello, Heath. Okay, Luma, well, I'm running Württemberger C class. I was told that they are basically the same forms as Bavarian 3.6s. So yell at my informant there, because I know for a fact they're Württemberger C class and apparently not Bavarian 3.6s. But yeah, if I give you a close-up here, maybe you'll be able to decipher. But they are specifically Class 18.5s. But, he called me out and said, get your grandson. And my grandson was sleeping at the time. And I was in the living room. But my grandson woke up and everybody, my whole family was watching because I was watching that on TV. So they were all watching. So when they challenged me, they were like, we can do it.
And I'm like, he's sleeping. I don't want you to wake up the baby. But like 20 minutes later, Kyan woke up. So they're like, well, go ahead, let's do it. I was like, are you guys sure? You really want me to? And they were like, yeah, go for it. So Joyce brought Kyan down while I set up my trains, and we had him smashing the buttons so he could start the trains. That's the part we didn't clarify. I had a stop button on, and I was trying to get his hand to bash it, and he finally did, and that's what started the trains. But that was my grandson, Kyan. And then I just realized I did a couple of things that people were saying, oh, that's one of these challenges. And I just put up a bunch of the challenge videos. And then finally, as a laugh, I was in Sparky's feed on Wednesday, his live stream on Wednesday. And Sparky did a, hi Lee, just to make sure I saw you now. And in the middle of Sparky's feed, I saw that he had one, so I had to go look, and what was his challenge again? Oh yeah, it was the Caboose Challenge. So in the middle of his live stream, I ran down here and filmed that real quick and loaded it up real fast. So Christopher, I didn't even get a chance to, I was actually off work today, so I was not even at home. I ran out and was buying a new computer, a new desktop computer. So I missed even coming into your live stream this morning, Chris, and waving hi. So hopefully you and everybody's doing well. You say you're fine at the moment. That's good. I think I'm all caught up with the chat relevant to me. By the way, if you don't know, Heath from Humanity Junction, where humans meet the city, is trying desperately to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to Heath's channel, go over there and subscribe. He's about 60 short. So if you haven't subscribed to Heath's channel, go subscribe and let's get him over 1,000. Now I'm only at 780 or whatever I'm at. So I would assume most people that come to me have already gone to Heath. Most people join me by mistake and then leave quickly. Oh, let's go quick. There we go. Regio Bond running through Delmenhorst Station. And my both of these trains are called Rheingolds, Luma. They're variations. One is from 2002. It's the oldest train I have. Actually, I think this is the 2003 version. It is the oldest. It's not the oldest train to me, but it's the oldest in terms of when it was built. I no longer own the first train I ever bought. It is resting comfortably in a beautiful place in Western Canada. All right, John, thanks for stopping by. John at Schuylkill River Valley. Take care. Thanks for stopping in. Wow, we got up to 33 for a second and went down to 28. Oh, well. Who's Heath? He's a guy that's one step lower than me on the attention whore scale. That's who Heath is. Let's see how that goes over. No, I didn't wear socks and shorts tonight. I was going to wear socks and shorts tonight just for the fun of it, but he stole my idea. So it didn't happen. I'm just my usual me in my shirt and jeans. It's me. Shirt and jeans, as always. Every now and then I'm in my dress shirt from work, but yeah, that's going to be the weird thing. In next week, Friday, yeah, Next week, Friday, will be my last time I'll be able to watch Heath's live stream. And it'll be the last time I can crash a lot of live streams because right now, basically, I work 8 to 1 with lunch somewhere around noon. So I'm able to crash some of your live streams. But next week, I go back, the week after next, I go back to working 7 to 3:30, 7 to 3. It's going to be interesting to get home and do my live streams at 3:30. I'll have plenty of time, but lately I've been able to set everything up and relax. Now I'm going to be running home and doing everything because I've never done a live stream while I was working full time. But I go back to all day work. Hello, Simon. Just popping in briefly. Well, I was hoping you'd be here in a few minutes so you could watch the next episode of Matt Clark, but well, it is what it is. Uh-oh. People are talking about size again. Well, hey. It's not the size of the stack, it's the motion on the track, right? Right, Z-scales and N-scale guys. It's not all about size. Yeah, it is. No, it's all good. I don't mock anybody for whatever hobby they're into. If your hobby is swimming naked, covered in Vaseline in a vat of Jell-O, if it makes you happy and it's not hurting anybody else, I'm cool with it. Fly your freak flag. Go for it. Hey, Jerry Satz is here for a bit. Oh, he's saying hi, Smokey.
Ah, shucks, somebody said hi to me. Probably somebody else who wants me to do something for them. Nobody ever says hi to me unless they want me to do something. I'm so tired of being used and abused by everybody. I'll have my vengeance on you one day. All of you.
Well, size mattered to Joyce. Joyce wanted a tall man. And since I was over 6'3", I'm like just over 6'3". The minute I put on shoes, I'm 6'4", so I never know whether to claim 6'3" or 6'4". Bog off, Smokey. What? You guys don't like Smokey? Oh, you're in for a treat. Well, you're not in for a treat then. Smokey's got many more scenes coming up. So we're almost getting to the top of the hour. Oh, wow, we went all the way down to 25 people. Man, I lost a lot of people out there. I lost a lot of people out there. I was up at 33 for a bit. Well, I've been printing a bunch of buildings, and I've been showing them each week, Brian. Here, I'll leave this one on, and Okay, so where are we at? Let's put me in the middle there. Oh no, I got rid of it. No, there it is. Yeah, let's go with the big one. You guys like to watch trains, but like this is what I printed up this week. I got a bunch of these buffer stops. Found a little program for them. They're basics, but what the heck? I can do up more with them. And they fit right on the rails, so they clip right on the rails. And then I've just been making little Germanic modern buildings. Shop houses and that. Very 1950s and modern era German. Got a big new modern sort of shopping center thing. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. A really big long house like that. So that's that stuff. If I had hair, I'd be 6'6". Yeah, at least 6'5". And that would be the phone. So, and there's other stuff too, but that's all I could grab. And yeah, I've got the market stalls too. I only had so much I could grab in case I need to hit the emergency button on the track. Yep, I print those. I've been 3D printing them. I didn't design them. I would love to know how to design them, but I have not designed them. I would love to know how to design. That's what I'm trying to learn to do, because once I learn how to design, are we catching it up the ramp? Oh, just missed it. So let's go station. And village view. But yeah, I did a cab view video. I don't know if any of you guys saw that, but I did do a cab view video of my layout for one of the challenges this week. I kind of liked it. I thought it was cool. It got a dislike. Of all the things about me to dislike, why would you dislike a cab view video? Why would you give a thumbs down on a cab view video of somebody's layout? All the other crap I do, either nobody watches or I get a few likes and it's fine. But I do a cab view video and it gets a thumbs down. Brian Finn from Finnerton Station. This big one, this took about 18 hours for it to print. So they can take a long time. This took about 18 hours to print. I've got a big farmhouse that took 23 hours to print. All right, well, it's top of the hour, so I guess we can take a pause. I don't know, depending on how far apart you're, John at Mystic Southern, depending on how far apart your tracks are, one of the best cab views, as long as you're not worried about Wi-Fi, is the Polaroid Cube, especially the Act 2, which does 1080p. The Act 1 does 720, which is low-end high definition. This is regular high definition. But these are small enough that they actually would, like, here is my HO track, okay, and that's how small this camera is. Now, they do make smaller, but you can get these, they're discontinued, but you can get these anywhere from 30 to $60 on Amazon. You can find people that have them, maybe even cheaper on eBay. But again, if you have a lot of tight, I don't know if that works, but like I said, this is it on HO track, and you guys can see it's about the same width as an HO car, maybe skinnier. But that's what I use when I do my cab views. There are definitely smaller ones they're making. Some of them are wired. That's the nice thing about this. It's not wired. This is also magnetic. So I have a, I don't know what kind of freight car you would call this little U-shaped thing, but this is an old Roco, so it's metal in the middle, and this has a magnet built in. So this is a perfect car for doing my cab view. Now, Joyce was thinking, well, maybe somebody didn't like that part of the cab was, part of the truck was showing me. I don't know. I just think somebody just, I don't know what they want about a thumbs down to a cab view video. Well, your layout sucks, so why are you taking me on cab view? Then don't watch it. I think they just need, I know it counts as interactions, everybody, and I know we've talked ad nauseum about this. And sometimes a thumbs down or a negative comment doesn't bother me. Sometimes it does. I'm more concerned when something I post gets minimal views. Like I uploaded Matt Clark episode 4, and that's got like 40 views, and I'm bummed about that. I mean, I know a lot of people watch it in my live streams, but it's only gotten 40 views in a week, and that bums me because I'm like, God, that's funny, and people should watch it and share it, and blah blah. And maybe it's not. Speaking of Matt Clark, it's time for episode 5. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you finally get to meet the villains. You finally get to meet our villains. Now, this is not an issue of my sound synchronization or anything else like this. At times, I have people talking lower because they're supposed to be whispering, so you have whispering. So they're, especially early in the scene, there's a little bit of whispering. So hopefully you'll still hear it. It'll all come out fine. But last week, Matt Clark kind of revealed his plan. We had the map, and he's talking about where he expects Bobby the Kid to strike. And now you're going to meet Bobby the Kid. The next 2 episodes feature the villains. So if you guys are ready, well, I'm not, and I understand a premiere helps that. I don't know. I mean, I just figure I've got 700 some subscribers. I figure they would get an announcement that I'm doing it. And since I show the videos in the live streams, I don't feel like doing a premiere where everybody watches it and has already seen it. Now, maybe I should take them out of the live streams, but I just like doing them in the live streams. So, again, it's just weird because the other episodes got like 65 to 90 watches, views, and that one only got 40. And I thought that was the funniest one so far, except for this one. This is probably my favorite episode out of the 7 I have filmed. Although the next episode has my favorite scene of all. But this is my favorite front to back. I hope you guys get this, but there's only one way to find out, and that is to show it to you all. So, ladies and gentlemen, once more, it's time for Matt Clark, Railroad Detective. I hope you're ready.
Notorious highwaymen group and occasionally cutthroats.
You ran a gang?
Yes, there was Mark.
Hey, who's there? It's me, Jimmy Corn. Is that you, Bill? Yeah. Wow. Cracked corn himself. I thought you were still locked up in a padded cell. Now, I don't like being called cracked. You want me to fill you up full of holes? Take it easy, Jimmy. I take it you're here for Bobby the Kid. Yeah, word came to me that Bobby needed some guns and to meet him here at sundown. Same for me. I hear he's going to get the sheriff and the mayor of Big Gulch and hit the Black Mamba. Good. I don't care much about robbing trains, but putting a bullet between the eyes of that old sunbish in Big Gulch for declaring me insane back when he was a judge sure feels like a good idea. Hey, you hear something? What? No, I don't. I hear voices. You're always hearing voices. That's why they called you cracked.
I said, don't call me cracked. I'll slice you up and feed you to the vultures, man, if you do it again. Now I tell you, man, I hear something out there.
Stand and deliver your money or your life.
What the hell? Whoever you are, man, if you think you're robbing from us, you're crazier than me.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, it's a force of habit. I'm looking for one Bobby the Kid.
What in tarnation? Look at this getup. You look like you're from one of those shows up in Denver.
I'm Don D, the highwayman. I heard that one Bobby the Kid is looking for a hired gun to help with a rather malevolently violent and larcenous act. And as I do enjoy such things myself, I thought I might enlist myself to the cause.
You look more like a dolled-up lady of the evening than any outlaw I know. I've never heard of you.
It's not surprising. I'm new to this country. I'm afraid the hangman's rope was a little too close for comfort back in old England. So I hopped the transfer and found myself on my way to America.
Yeah? Well, why was the hangman after you, cutie pie?
I and my men were a rather notorious highwayman group and occasionally cutthroats.
You ran a gang?
Yes, there was Marco, Merrick, Terry Lee, Gary Tibbs, and yours truly.
What happened to your band then?
They were squashed like ants under the boot of British law. I alone escaped.
I take it you're handy with weapons. We need guys who can take care of themselves.
My good sir, I can kill you with a mirror, a bullet, or a knife. I also have a whip in my valise.
And why you want to hang with Bobby the Kid and his new gang?
Sir, I am hoping to ride and become a king of the wild frontier.
King? You look more like a princess. What the hell? You just shot Jimmy Cracked Corn.
I don't care.
He was part of Bobby's gang. You just killed Jimmy Cracked Corn.
I don't care. He shouldn't have talked to me that way.
But Jimmy Cracked Corn.
I don't care. Now this master's gone away. Who are you?
I am Five-Fingered Bill, gunslinger extraordinaire. I've killed 12 men.
And why do they call you Five-Fingered Bill?
Because I have 5 fingers on my right gun hand.
And how many are on your left hand, pray tell?
5? Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
What morons are making so much noise out here?
Who's there? Answer quick before I unload my gun into your belly.
It's me, Five-Finger Bill, Bobby the Kid. And before you can squeeze the trigger, I would shoot your manhood off, shove it down your throat, then shoot you in the belly to make you a gelding twice over.
You are Bobby the Kid.
Yeah? You got a problem with the greenhorn?
You're like 8 years old, mate.
I'm 32 years old. If you got a problem with my height, I'll rip that stripe off your face, along with your face, before you can reach the mirror of yours, Buttercup.
I say, I don't like your mouth. I'm sorry.
Now before I put my boot up your candlestick again, can you help me? Or is pretty enough the only skill you got?
Yes, sir. I can help.
Bobby, he just killed Jimmy Cracked Corn.
I don't care. We didn't need him. Saved me the trouble. Now is anyone here?
Yeah, you, me, and Dan D here.
Oh, stop! No, I mean anyone.
You mean, is anyone else here?
No, is anyone here?
Yeah, just you, me, and the Englishman.
Ow! Oh, stop! Ow! Oh, stop! No, you metal muffin! Anyone! The killer!
We're all killers, Bobby.
Ow! Oh, stop! Stop! Ow! Oh, stop! I mean anyone!
I'm here, Bobby.
I'm so glad you were around, Annie. We're gonna need your sharpshooting skills for this caper. I've been planning this since I got locked up 3 years ago. I have everybody exactly where I want them.
I was in as soon as you said Sheriff Buck M. Denham. I have wanted him dead since that coward ran from Pecos Pete, who raided our ranch and shot my paw when I was young.
What about Matt Clark, Bobby? He's the one who got the drop on you and put you in jail, and we don't know where he is.
Yes, we do.
We do?
He should have arrived at Big Gulch yesterday.
And how do you know that?
Because I made sure he would be there with a little help from my friends.
Who is this Matt Clark?
He's the toughest railroad detective there is. The only man to ever catch and arrest Bobby here.
Ow! No! Stop! He snuck up on me in the latrine, damn it! I had my pants down, littler Bobby out, and he puts a gun in my back and says I'm under arrest.
Oh, that's rather unsporting, isn't it?
And then worse, he looked at me, made a joke about having an uncocked pea shooter in my hands. And then he called me Little Man. I hate being called Little Man.
get 'em all in the Black Mamba in one shot? It sounds rather a long shot to get them all together at one time. Can't we just rob the train and get the lawmen later, one at a time?
No, I am making sure they all get on the train. Matt will have a small posse ready, but I am seeing to it that the mayor winds up on the train too, and someone else. Someone to really bring Matt Clark down.
Well, can you let us in on the plan, Bobby?
Ride with me to the miners' camp at Lake Out Below, and I will tell you everything. Now let's ride.
Good show. Let's put the wax on the tracks and slide on out of here.
What?
What?
Sorry. It means tally-ho.
There we go. Sorry, I had the microphone turned down. Okay, yeah, I was just joking about the thumbs down because somebody came in, I think it was Corey Central, and was like, hey, what's going on? I thought this was a train stream. All right, I'm out of here. Goodbye. You know, that's why, you know, the first time you visit, you might want to read the about or see what their, especially their live streams are about before you visit a channel. Don't go for 7 minutes. This was 2 minutes shorter than last week's video. Are you saying it was too long there, Ed? Oh, gotcha. I'm with it now. Okay, yeah, see. My reference data only goes so far. Yeah, again, this is one of those where if you know Adam Ant and you know his songs, then there's a whole bunch of song references in there. For example, when he talks about what a great killer he is. I can kill you with a mirror, a bullet, or a knife. That's from the song Stand and Deliver. Tried with a mirror, a bullet, or a knife. The bit about how, what happened to your, you know, he does the Prince Charming and the Ant Rat bit. Marco Merrick, Terry Lee, Gary Tibbs, and yours truly. Yes, I was an Adam and the Ants fan. Yes, I hold my head up high. Once he went solo, he's, to me, sort of, I mean, Goody Two-Shoes was kind of a good song. But he's not done, and the Adam Ant song references are not done either. But there's a whole bunch crammed into that one. So I'm not, I mean, again, I'm not hating on anybody. It's just, you know, yeah, you walk into a train stream and you have an expectation of what a train stream is. And I'm just like, wait, watch the video. The video's funny. Yo, just watch the video. I'm here to watch trains and only trains. I'm sorry. Okay, you know. So, I mean, I've seen the gentleman around. A lot of you apparently know him. His name's Jason. But, you know, give it time. We got a small crowd today. Small crowd. 26. I don't know. I was trying to, you know, you have to understand, I create a joke. Almost every scene is based around one joke, and then I've got to build it to explain that joke or make that joke make sense within the greater plot. I mean, I have a plot. I know where I started and I know where I want it to end. But I have a lot of holes in the middle, and usually I fill those holes with one or two jokes. And I usually create a character, and then I go online and look for a picture that would be that character. So when I created Five Fingered Bill, as soon as I saw a picture of Jack Elam, I was like, that's it. But I wanted the bearded Jack Elam. And so once I created Dan D, the British guy, I knew he was going to be Adamant, and I wanted it to be a surprise, but I accidentally clicked in and had it fast forward with a picture of Adamant, so some of you knew Adamant was coming. I wanted that to be the shocker that when he reveals himself, stand and deliver. Who's that? Who's that out there? No, the 2015, Brian Finn, 2015 is the happier, easygoing, artistic side. The modern guy is the mean guy. The angry guy. So, well, you know, Pete, I have the attitude. If you have to explain the joke to somebody, it's not funny. But sometimes a joke is funny, and some people get it, some people don't. But yeah, it's not funny to them. All the jokes I put in are funny to me. And that's why, to me, it's a big risk to put stuff out here that I think is funny. And then if I hear the crickets chirping as it's playing, then I'm like, oh. "2015 as in one of my live streams, he made an appearance and he got kind of exercised. He's in the ethereal plane. I keep telling myself, I actually have a couple of actual episodes of Model Train Outsider that I do want to film, and I've kind of got scripts ready to go. I just don't sit and film them. It's easier to do the live stream than to do a show. And then when I'm writing the Matt Clark stuff and putting that together. So the Ghost of 2015 is on hiatus right now. Yes, he is waiting to come back, but he's been almost, 8 months since he's made an appearance. For example, let's go to all the views. There is a joke in there that's not a joke, but that it's not a joke is what makes it a joke. There was actually a killer in the old American West. His name was Three-Finger Jack. There was a gunfighter named Three-Finger Jack. Also in, what was the other one? But there were a couple of guys, 3-fingered or 2-fingered, but 3-Finger Jack's one I remember for sure. A gunfighter named 3-Finger Jack. And then if you go into the James Bond films, the Man with the Golden Gun, the guy references an assassin who's missing his trigger finger, so he has to. So I was thinking all that, and so I created this character, 5-Finger Bill, and the whole point is, Dan D, the character Dan D asks, why do they call you 5-Finger Jack? Because I've got 5 fingers on my shooting hand. And how many fingers do you have on your non-shooting hand? 5. Why? And that's the joke. It's not a joke, because your brain's going, wait, everybody's got 5 fingers. That's the joke. Yeah, you have 3-Nipple Guy, but there's a scene where Scaramanga, what was his name? Scaramanga, something like that, played by Christopher Lee. James Bond is trying to chase him down and finds the guy who makes Scaramanga's bullets. And the guy has made a gun for a guy that's missing his trigger finger. But yeah, that's kind of the whole joke. See, there goes that argument. Wait, you only have 4 fingers. You have 5. The thumb is a finger. It's just called the thumb. It's an opposable finger. But, I stopped the ballasting there because I couldn't reach any further, and I'm still debating exactly what I'm going to do there. For anybody that doesn't know the story of my layout, I work very, very slowly, and I still consider changing things, so I only ballasted where I knew I wasn't going to change. So, unfortunately, I couldn't reach that any further in that area, and I'm still debating if I'm going to put something there or not. That was Tim JD. Line 1 is a danger for trains. So I have very little done. I mean, you can't see the other side where also I stopped, which comes around, well, let's go to the all view. My ballasting starts here and goes around to that corner over there you're seeing. And then I stop ballasting. No, I didn't run out. My brain says, well, I'm thinking of doing something here. I might change this. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do here. So I stopped. Actually, I don't know if you can see it, Luma. There is a bit here, and I know it looks tight, but if you go to it, it's actually supported, and it's nailed down right here. So, no, it's not going to slide off, and there is a plastic sheet here that keeps everything up and on. Oh, happy birthday tomorrow, March West, Andrew. But this is one of the areas where I'm thinking of redoing the track a bit, because people keep panicking here, and it's like, I know it's safe, but other people look at it and go, it's not safe, and like, yeah, it is. It's good. But I want to straighten this out so I can fit a couple of things in here. I might even put some lane switches in here. Hey, Randall Ellison, how are you? Welcome in. Did I see Stuart came in? I have not. I've been trying to read this. But yeah, see, I can pull on this. It's not going off. If you can see that, Luma, I can pull on this. It's not going off. It's a small day today. Yeah, the only problem with this steamer going around is he does not like the ramp. He has to be at a speed to get up that ramp. And it's only a 2-degree ramp, but he struggles to get up it. Yes, Heath, that was my silly little song video, and that was on a card table in my bedroom. So I will explain that in 3 ways. Number 1, it was completely temporary. It wasn't going to stay there like that. 2, Miracle track hooks together like super glue. And the split on the track was already over the table. It was not going to come apart, and it was counterbalanced. And that little locomotive doesn't weigh a lot, so it was not going to go over. Yeah, Miracle C-Track is nuclear bomb proof. It's idiot proof. The only way it's bad is if you don't know how to take it apart properly. You gotta know how to take it apart. All right, well, I just saw people saying hi, Stuart, and I missed it. So, yep, I like living on the edge. That's my life, living on the edge. My teenage years were on the edge, and then I decided I didn't like the edge, and I went for comfort. I did so many stupid things as a teenager, I'm surprised I'm alive today. I think I'll ride on the hood of my friend's 73 Dodge Charger while he does 60-mile-an-hour ice donuts in the parking lot. That kind of stupid. I don't know, Luma. Has your dog chewed up C-Track? Because I would think if a dog bit a few times into C-Track, it would slice his mouth up enough that he would never do it again. Even a pit bull. or a Doberman, you know, those guys with the really powerful jaws. I would think if you bite into C-Track, even as a dog, you're going to do it once or twice and go, no, I'm done. But yeah, Luma, this is a train table. I don't call it a layout. I call it a train table. We don't use the word prototype here. Prototype is a dirty word. It's a naughty word here. You can say every other naughty word, but don't say prototype or realistic. And neither apply here. I do try to make my Dumb Horse side will eventually, once I retire and have more time to really work on it and focus on it, my Dumb Horse side will look like parts of the city of Delmenhorst, but other than that, it's just I want to run as many trains as I can. Whew. We've had a small crowd today. Oh, Peter Shaw, I didn't even say hi to you. But the cat is nastier. I understand that. Cats are always nastier. We got 2 new cats that we picked up in November, and man, oh man, they still are not feeling at home here, and they still don't like me, which is weird because I probably do more to win them over than anybody else. Apparently they think I'm a kiss ass or something and don't want me trying to be nice to them. But oh, they're a pair of sisters, and one sister is clearly the dominant, and she is just mean. She's not mean to anybody else. She's just antisocial, except to my wife. She likes Joyce. She does like Joyce. But she does not like me, and if I get up and move, she just glares. Well, that's the nice thing. Right now, we have a bar, a big, tall bar at the top of the stairs from the kitchen to here. And so the cats can't get down here unless they really did one heck of a jump, and cats can do jumps like that. But yeah, they don't come down here. And our other cat was so old when I already started building the train table down here that she couldn't hop up. Although we had my son's cat, Perry, for a couple of years, and I think he occasionally hopped up on the table because I'd find his white cat hair and some of my trees chewed up. But Perry moved out a few months ago. Just missed it. All right. Okay, Luma, I'll ask, what kind of dog do you have? Woo. Yeah, I'm next week's stream, my last stream of freedom. Next week's stream, may be different. I won't know until Monday, because if what I'm going to try to do doesn't work, then Monday I'll be switching things back and hoping I haven't ruined it all. But I bought a new computer, and I'm going to take out this laptop, which is actually my best laptop now. I'm going to take out this laptop, the one I use to talk to you guys with, and that everything is run through. And I bought a desktop, which allows me more dedicated USB ports, because I've got all 7 cameras, well, 6 cameras, plugged into this computer, and I think it overloads the USB control built into this. I use multi-ports and have extra dedicated ports, but I am definitely, if it works, I'm actually going to be adding some more cameras. I have to add more cameras because Chris from Hales Heritage Railway has started doing 5 cameras, so I have to push the bar and go up more. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. So 40 kilos, that's about 88 pounds. No, I'll have to go to your page and check it. But I will say I did notice a couple of people who came last week for the first time did not come back this week. Well, welcome Wimbletrain. That's just it. I did not buy a deluxe new one. I've got to get a better video card for it. But it is better than the desktop I have. The biggest thing I bought with this tower, and it was an inexpensive tower. It's not a high-end computer. I never buy high-end anything. Except my Merklin trains are high-end, but that's why I only buy a couple a year. But it has a lot of dedicated USB ports. And yes, it does have HDMI, so I could run it to my TV screen up here and really watch. But I'm going to be changing some things down here. Welcome, Wimbletrain. I have seen you in other people's chats. Let's make you
And now declare you a knight of the rhomboid table.
I do try to warn people, and I did get an email from a parent of one of my students questioning why I would put such content on a channel that children could watch. And I'm like, my channel specifically is not for children. If your child is watching my channel, they're doing so illegally. It wasn't even one of my students. It was a student. I think it might have been one of my wife's students. Yeah, I just have not posted much on my Facebook page recently, Luma. But yeah, I still post occasionally. I just haven't done any more journeys because I haven't done anything. I'm probably going to be doing a new episode about my 3D printing. I've been working on my 3D printing, trying to improve it before I did a journey episode. But yes, I don't do it as heavily as I did. Because again, I discovered YouTube live streaming and that kind of took over. Once you'll notice that there's a point where I used to do Facebook updates like once a week, And now I do it like once every 3 months. And it's all because I started live streaming. It's also why I stopped doing my Miracle Outsider shows and my Model Train Outsider shows. I started doing live stream, and it just kind of filled the void those shows weren't filling. I don't know if that makes sense. When do I live stream? I don't know, Heath. I can never find me scheduled. Although I like to say I don't live stream, I undead stream. So what's everybody up to? I'm in a quiet mode today. I think a couple of things. There's a lot of things, and normally I'm more talkative, but a lot of things have happened this week, and they kind of have me in my quiet mode, which is not best for a live stream. We talked about it last week, and then 2 different people I subscribed to either threatened to leave YouTube or have now left YouTube. And then a third one came on who hadn't been on YouTube in a while and said he already quit all his other mainstream media and was considering dropping YouTube because he was a monetized site and he's sick of fighting with YouTube over monetization and stuff like that. And I have so many opinions on that. And the problem is when you express an opinion, people will often read more into your stated opinion than you were saying because they hear something you didn't say. They imply or assume this is what you were saying. It's like a while ago on my Miracle Outsider, I stepped into this controversy that Miracle people are into. It's about Radius 1. And that Miracle makes most of their cars they don't make true 187 scale because 187 scale on the high-speed trains is too tight a radius. They'll derail. So they shrink their cars down a bit. And other companies will say, we're going to make this true scale. We're going to make this true 187 scale. And so I did an episode on that. And I got more dislikes and more nasty emails about that because each side assumed I was taking the other side. And I was like, I clearly said I have opinions both ways because I do want full scale, but I understand why people who have narrow space need the tighter radius. And wow, the hate mail flew in for that one. And again, if you join YouTube with the goal of getting monetized, I think you're on it for the wrong reason. But that's my opinion. And I'm all in favor of you getting monetized. And you'll have a lot of people that they get 200 subscribers and you go back to their 200 subscriber video and they're saying, oh, I don't worry about how many subscribers I have. It's just great that there's 200 people. And then suddenly they've got 3,000 and now they want 5,000 and they're talking about monetizing. And I have nothing wrong with monetizing. But that shouldn't be your number one priority. Because unless you have 50,000 subs, you're really not going to make a lot of money on YouTube monetized. But I'm all in favor of anybody. I'm a capitalist. Go make your money, but I'm a reformed capitalist, which is don't rip other people off and screw other people while you're making your money. And that's why when you do Patreon, you're not ripping people off. You're saying, hey, if you can, support me. And I think that's awesome. I think it's great. But at the other time, if you're thinking, I'm going to go on YouTube and get 10,000 people and start making money, that's not going to happen either for 99% of us. So that's why I say that. You're going on YouTube for the wrong reason. Because YouTube finds a million ways to keep you from being monetized anyhow. And if you're more concerned with being monetized than with putting your product and yourself out there, and I know that if you're a professional, it costs money. And Ed, that's the second half I wanted to talk about. Now, some people just put their train videos up. And somebody goes on and says, I hate the way your train video looks. That's just total jerk on the person who goes in. That's why Rule 1, we all cite Rule 1, but there are people that love to quote Rule 1, and then they'll go on people's sites and web pages and criticize them. Hey, you're doing that wrong. Why aren't these weathered? Why is that weathered? Why did you do it that way? That's not the way to... And those people just need to get a life. I can love a professional doing what he does, and I can love the guy who's running his trains on the floor, and I love them equally. I think they're both cool. If I enjoy you enjoying your trains. So if you got a loop on the counter like Philip Page, who's just awesome, and there's a guy in here that I think is awesome. His name is Pete Clark. I don't know if he's still here. But Pete Clark has a table, and he's got a couple of loops of track, and he just changes the angle, changes the video, changes the alignment of the buildings, so every video of his layout is different. And it's cool. I love it. And his videos are usually 2 to 3 minutes long. So it's not like I wasted my time. I enjoyed my time. But if you go on and it's like, wait, why aren't you running that this way? Or why don't you do this? Or why is that? Then, you're going to these people's channels for the wrong reason. But on the flip side, this is where I'll go to the other side of the social or political spectrum. If you put yourself on social media, you've got to expect and I'm going to say the word, you've got to expect the assholes. You're going to get the guy that comes on your webpage and says, you're a jerk, you're a loser. You're going to get the email. You're going to get the haters. And you need to think of that before you go on YouTube. You're going to get the haters. That's why I put myself down first. I put myself down, and then if you insult me, I'm like, big deal, I said it first. Now, if 10 people go onto one of my Matt Clark episodes and say, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen, this is a moron, I'm going to say, all right, I get it. You don't like it. Delete. Will it bother me? Yeah. Will I stop doing Matt Clark? No. If there's 5 people laughing at it and 5 people giving it a thumbs down, I'm working with the 5 thumbs up. So there's my super rant. And the thing is, a lot of the people where we go, okay, we can name, like, we can talk about Everard Junction or Luke Towan. Okay, yeah, these guys are pros, but are they as good as Josip Brandl? No. Now, does Josip Brandl have 1 million subs like Luke Towan? No, because Josip Brandl builds layouts in Germany for a living, and he makes millions of dollars building super high-end layouts for super high-end people. And when you see one of his layouts, you realize. But now, do you get into a fight over who's better, Moldy Raspberry or Everard Junction? No, don't even go there. They're both awesome. But Tim Wells is just as good a builder as any of those guys. Now, we can all go, hey, Tim's one of us, the little guys. Okay, Tim's one of us, the little guys. But if you go back to when he first went online and looked at the stuff he actually built and finished before he kind of went on to other things, but look at some of his early layouts and the stuff he built in N-Scale, he's a pro. He could be hired at Miniature Wonderland if they did N-Scale instead of HO. He's a wizard. He is awesome at what he does. It's fun to watch, but I just wait for him to get done. I'm more like, come on, Tim. Finish that and show some of the people that don't think you're good, show them how awesome you are, because Tim is an amazing builder. If you have not seen his early stuff, go look at his early stuff. When he gets done, it's awesome. And speak of another guy that likes to downplay, here's Ollie. Ollie will constantly tell you he's not that good. Go look at what he's finished. Go to his early videos. Go look at the stuff he builds. Ollie's great, but everybody in here does something good. But at the same time, you got to be able to take the critics. You can't, if you're putting yourself out there, the roses and the thorns come together. There's a little poetry for you. The roses and the thorns come together. You get them both. And I just appreciate and love all these guys. I love watching Chris every morning when I can. I go back and watch Kieran's videos. Everybody here. There's something to watch. And I don't watch people that I find to be kind of boorish or brutish. But my goodness, as I've talked about many times, I put those songs out there. I know how bad I sing, and I expect people to give me crap for it, but I hope there's other people who appreciate the humor in the song. No, Ollie, and maybe you and I need to put on some MMA gloves and duke this out. You are extremely good. You are extremely good at what you do. And I will argue with you until you're blue in the face, because I can argue longer, that you are so good at what you do, and your layouts and what you have already done on your layouts are first rate. They are first rate. And you need to get a little more ego and go look at it and go, hell yeah, this does look good. Trust me, I went for years, I had a book published, and I used to go to book shows, and I would have to stand and read in front of 200, 300, 400 people. I was also keynote speakers a couple of times. And man, you got to have a bit of an ego to go up there, and I'm going to read my best stuff, my best writing. And there are people that are going to say, that was awful. Other people are going to clap politely. Some people are going to go, that was awesome. But man, you got to have an ego. You got to have an ego to go up there in front of those people. If you go up there scared, the sharks get you. They smell the blood in the water. You got to go up there with a bit of an ego and have some ego, have some pride in your work, because you're awesome. So there, let's fight it out. So there, that was what, a 20-minute rant? You guys were waiting for one, there it was. And I stayed at 24. It's been a small crowd today. We hit 33 early on, and then everybody dropped. I shouldn't say everybody, the good people stayed. The good people stayed. Buying quality products and placing them correctly. That's what it's about. Placing them correctly. Knowing what to buy knowing where to put it. You see my layout, or lack thereof. I buy quality trains. I have quality track, but it's not, most people don't like Miraklin C-Track, except the Miraklin people. And even Miraclin's divided 50-50 between the realistic looking K-Track and the C-Track. But I love C-Track because it makes all the tedious jobs easy. I don't have to wire with this. I want to put in a switch. I don't have to do all those electro frogs and all that crap. It's ready to go. I just put in the decoder, put in the motor, connect the one wire to the track underneath. I don't have to drop and run it to a bus wire. My central station reads it. Good to go. But there's it, and that'll be the phone. I gotta work on, if I work on it long enough, I might be able to do an impersonation of Charlie. To do an impersonation, an impression of somebody, I have to listen to their voice nonstop for about an hour or so, and then just keep working on the inflections. To do an impression of somebody, you have to, you start with how they pronounce the vowels. You get the vowels out. And then you listen for any particular speech things. Like if you wanted to do Rowan Atkinson, most famous as Blackadder. If you guys don't know this, Rowan Atkinson has a speech impediment with the letter B. He has a stutter with the letter B. So he never says Bob. It's always Bob. Bob. He has to pucker his lips a bit and think about it. And I'm not doing that to make fun of him. But if you want to do an impression of somebody, you start with the vowels. How do they pronounce their vowels? How do they pronounce their A's? Then you go for certain consonants. You listen for little slides, slurs, the way they pronounce. And then you add the various regional stuff. Like dropping the H. Hello, Henry. Or the TH being pronounced as an F. Free, full. All right, well, it's on the hour again, so that means one more time. For those of you who missed it the first time or want to cry. Oh, we really went down, so my lecture got thrown off. So
Yeah, you got a problem with the green horn?
I don't know why it's doing that. I think it's just something.
Hey, who's there? It's me, Jimmy Corn. Is that you, Bill? Yeah. Wow. Cracked corn itself. I thought you were still locked up in a padded cell. Now, I don't like being called cracked. You want me to fill you up full of holes? Take it easy, Jimmy. I take it you're here for Bobby the Kid. Yeah, word came to me that Bobby needed some guns and to meet him here at sundown. Same for me. I hear he's going to get the sheriff and the mayor of Big Gulch and hit the Black Mamba. Good. I don't care much about robbing trains, but putting a bullet between the eyes of that old sumbish in Big Gulch for declaring me insane back when he was a judge sure feels like a good idea. Hey, you hear something? What? No, I don't. I hear voices. You're always hearing voices. That's why they called you cracked. I said, don't call me cracked. I'll slice you up and feed you to the vultures, man, if you do it again. Now I tell you, man, I hear something out there.
Stand and deliver your money or your life.
What the hell? Whoever you are, man, if you think you're robbing from us, you're crazier than me.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, it's a force of habit. I'm looking for one Bobby the Kid.
What in tarnation? Look at this getup. You look like you're from one of those shows up in Denver.
I'm Dan D, the highwayman. I heard that one Bobby the Kid is looking for a hired gun to help with a rather malevolently violent and larcenous act. And as I do enjoy such things myself, I thought I might enlist myself to the cause.
You look more like a dolled-up lady of the evening than any outlaw I know. I've never heard of you.
It's not surprising. I'm new to this country. I'm afraid the hangman's rope was a little too close for comfort back in old England. So I hopped the transport and found myself on my way to America.
Yeah? Well, why was the hangman after you, cutie pie?
I and my men were a rather notorious highwayman group, and occasionally cutthroats.
You ran a gang?
Yes, there was Marco, Merrick, Terry Lee, Gary Tibbs, and yours truly.
What happened to your band then?
They were squashed like ants under the boot of British law. I alone escaped.
I take it you're handy with weapons. We need guys who can take care of themselves.
My good sir, I can kill you with a mirror, a bullet, or a knife. I also have a whip in my valise.
And why you want to hang with Bobby the Kid and his new gang?
Sir, I am hoping to ride and become a king of the wild frontier.
King? You look more like a princess. What the hell? You just shot Jimmy Cracked Corn.
I don't care.
He was part of Bobby's gang. You just killed Jimmy Cracked Corn.
I don't care. He shouldn't have talked to me that way.
But Jimmy Cracked Corn.
I don't care. Now this master's gone away. Who are you?
I am Five-Fingered Bill, gunslinger extraordinaire. I've killed 12 men.
And why do they call you Five-Fingered Bill?
Because I have 5 fingers on my right gun hand.
And how many on your left hand, pray tell?
5? Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
What morons are making so much noise out here?
Who's there? Answer quick before I unload my gun into your belly.
It's me, Five-Finger Bill, Bobby the Kid. And before you can squeeze the trigger, I would shoot your manhood off, shove it down your throat, then shoot you in the belly to make you a gelding twice over.
You are Bobby the Kid.
Yeah? You got a problem with the greenhorn?
You're like 8 years old, mate.
I'm 32 years old. If you got a problem with my height, I'll rip that stripe off your face, along with your face, before you can reach the mirror of yours, Buttercup.
I say, I don't like your mouth. I'm sorry.
Now before I put my boot up your candlestick again, can you help me? Or is pretty enough the only skill you got?
Yes, sir. I can help.
Bobby, he just killed Jimmy Cracked Corn.
I don't care. We didn't need him. Saved me the trouble. Now is anyone here?
Yeah, you, me, and D&D here.
Oh, stop! No, I mean anyone.
You mean, is anyone else here?
No, is anyone here?
Yeah, just you, me, and the Englishman.
Ow! Oh, stop! Ow! Oh, stop! No, you metal muffin! Anyone! The killer!
We're all killers, Bobby.
Ow! Oh, stop! Stop! Ow! Oh, stop! I mean anyone!
I'm here, Bobby.
I'm so glad you were around, Annie. We're gonna need your sharpshooting skills for this caper. I've been planning this since I got locked up 3 years ago. I have everybody exactly where I want them.
I was in as soon as you said Sheriff Buck M. Denham. I have wanted him dead since that coward ran from Pecos Pete, who raided our ranch and shot my paw when I was young.
What about Matt Clark, Bobby? He's the one who got the drop on you and put you in jail, and we don't know where he is.
Yes, we do.
We do?
He should have arrived at Big Gulch yesterday.
And how do you know that?
Because I made sure he would be there with a little help from my friends.
Who is this Matt Clark?
He's the toughest railroad detective there is. The only man to ever catch and arrest Bobby here.
Ow, no, stop! He snuck up on me in the latrine, damn it! I had my pants down, littler Bobby out, and he puts a gun in my back and says I'm under arrest.
Oh, that's rather unsporting, isn't it?
And then worse, he looked at me, made a joke about having an uncocked pea shooter in my hands. And then he called me Little Man. I hate being called Little Man.
So what's the plan, Bobby? How are you gonna get 'em all in the Black Mamba in one shot? It sounds rather a long shot to get them all together at one time. Can't we just rob the train and get the lawmen later, one at a time?
No, I am making sure they all get on the train. Matt will have a small posse ready, but I am seeing to it that the mayor winds up on the train too. And someone else. Someone to really bring Matt Clark down.
Well, can you let us in on the plan, Bobby?
Ride with me to the miner's camp at Lake out below, and I will tell you everything. Now let's ride.
Good show. Let's put the wax on the tracks and slide on out of here.
What?
What?
Sorry. It means tally-ho.
gotta get the mic turned up.
So, hi guys. Hope you like that one. With my rough Annie.
That's your Annie.
My rough Annie.
Yeah, Jerry, I'm doing it as a serial, like the old movies and how that TV show was actually done, where I just do a serial week and reveal it in my live streams, just like I would do with my songs.
Yeah, they gives them something to fill the time up. Like you run out of something to say.
By the way, Somerset Andy came in. Hi, Andy. I hope you're well.
So, again, hi all.
Hey,
hi
Richard.
All, hi all.
So yeah, I
Guten
mean,
Abend. Ja. Ja, guten Nacht. Oh, für uns. Ja.
well, for him, yeah,
Yeah.
Guten Abend. Although he's in Portugal,
Okay. And
but
that's,
he does.
Yeah,
he's-
obviously
was
knows
in Germany for years.
Yeah. Lily Daisy Annie. Right.
Hey, and you didn't call her Nancy. Good
I am-
choice.
Right.
You didn't call her Nancy.
I am nowhere near as versatile as Anthony, though. Yeah, it's Friday. I'm off today. I didn't know what to do with myself.
Turn the
Yeah.
turn this the local.
It's Lil, damn it.
Yeah.
I feel for her. That's so frustrating.
You're starting to get into your characters.
I am. Well, I have to get into my character. You
Oh,
know.
shucks.
Now,
Oh,
Sparky.
I bet
Now,
it's
Sparky.
cold in Alberta. That's coming down to us.
Hi, Herb and Nancy.
Yeah, we really don't want
See,
it.
I have to look at the camera the way.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, Herb and Nancy.
Hi,
There we go.
Nancy.
But again, my channel is never going to be to everybody's taste. I'm aware of that. So somebody's going to come in and go, "What the heck's going on?" And this is stupid, and leave. Other people are going to are like, "Hey, I can't wait for the next episode."
It wasn't the freight train's turn today.
Yeah. Yeah, Luma, I don't have a lot of freight train.
Yeah,
Whoops.
exactly one. And he's got the steamer out today. Two?
I got the steamers out today. Two steamers
Two
out
steamers
today.
out today.
But I only have one freight locomotive. I'm not into freight. I'm into passenger traffic. But I do have one freight train because
Yeah.
I am on the wrong video again. Why does it keep bouncing back there?
I think it gave me a couple years of easy Christmas gifts. Now I don't know what to do again.
Yeah, she got me. Well, hi, Jackie. It's all right.
I knew you were excited.
Yes, we saw you. The internet's amazing that way, especially if you know how to work as a spy.
Right.
But now that you all know I'm a spy, I'll have to... Yes, my wife bought me. She bought it for me
Right.
as a Christmas present.
It was for him. Yeah. I did.
She's done that too,
For
and it's filled up.
For about 3 years, and now it's not worth it anymore. So now I'm back to, what do you want for Christmas, dear?
She bought me the steamers for my birthday. No, the Beatles.
Yeah, right. I got you.
Yeah, she bought me the Beatles Eurostar for my birthday.
Actually, I just said okay and buy those trains for your birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, this is how my birthday, which is a week before Christmas, and how Christmas works. She says,
Honey, what do you want?
and I say, I want
More
this.
than a week. It's a month.
No,
Yeah.
I'm a week before.
You are a week before, but this is like a late
Oh,
October,
right. It's
early
a month.
November
It's a month before.
conversation.
So she comes up to me and says, "Honey, what do you want for your birthday?" And I'll say, "This." She'll go, "Okay, order it." And then she'll say, "What do you want for your birthday?" "This." "That's too expensive." But that's what I want.
Oh,
Fine.
fine.
Fine. Yeah, I got to do you now. Fine. Fine. You start sounding like Annie. Well, I told you not to order that. I'm gonna sound like Mayor Sundish.
Mary Sundish. Some dish. You got the parent in there. Some dish.
Yeah. Well, I'm just grateful for the support of all you voters out there.
Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's get the way it was.
Oh, you went Daisy there.
I went Daisy there.
We did a dollop of Daisy there.
Dollop of Daisy. That's a progression of married life. It's a progression of our married life.
Well, he's back, so he gets to be knighted. I now declare you a knight at the wrong way table.
Not for real.
I now declare you a knight at the wrong way table.
That's what you like hot dogs.
Ed, no, it never was. When we dated, it was Burger King and pool. Then we got married. We had kids fairly quickly after we got married, so it was like, let's see if Grandma and Grandpa watch the kids and go to a movie.
Or something, yeah. Well, we kept the romance alive, though.
And that'll be the phone.
Yeah, the last time it was really from the car warranty service. But
Really, another...
golly, they're aggressive.
No, that's just it,
Golly,
Ed.
they're
She
aggressive.
still wants to hide the gifts.
I do.
She wants to hide the gifts.
Yeah, when his train arrived, I took it from him. I said, you can't play with it. Have to wrap it.
Yeah, she took... When the Beatles Eurostar arrived, I got to show a little bit of it on screen, and then she literally
Yeah, but-
came down while I was live streaming and took it away and wrapped it.
I wasn't happy. It's like,
Yeah, she was mad that I even showed that
there's-
much on the live
there's
stream.
No surprise.
And then when my Rheingold came, she took that one away and wrapped it.
Otherwise, what's the point?
Oh, she was... What? How depressed were you this year? This was the first year where we put all the gifts out under the Christmas tree, even for the kids. Now, our youngest kid is 25.
Right. And we
Our
still
youngest is 25.
spoil the crap out of them.
And she wants Santa Claus to deliver the presents so that the kids can't see it till Christmas Day.
That is not true. I want to put it out when we buy it. You're the one who's wanted to wait. Yeah.
And
Good
yet the last couple of years
golly.
I was like, let's put them under the tree. And you're like, no, the kids want them saved.
I train napped them.
Yes, train nap.
That should be a coin term.
Oh no, I know where she keeps it. She's got it wrapped and headed under the tree.
I don't wait. I wrap it right away. No.
Yeah, the mailman delivers it. She runs and grabs it.
It was wrapped before the tree was up, I think. So I had it leaning in the bedroom against the stairs.
Well, that's what you did with the Beatles train. It was wrapped there in the birthday wrap, leaning
Yeah.
against the railing in the bedroom.
There it was. So, anyway, whatever. It works. It went off the rails. Yeah.
Something works.
Oh my gosh. Puns, puns, puns.
Indeed.
Well, more sayings, I guess.
No, those are puns.
All right.
Ah, shucks. Yeah, the fun part was getting her to do the Daisy voice.
Yeah, I had to work on her a little bit. That is weird. It's like multiple personalities. Do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this?
I just keep saying, and I'll
That's
do the
all right.
voice for it.
That's
It's
all
got to be
right.
like this, honey.
It's true. He does do it.
I've got a sultrier voice than you. Come closer. Hello. Come closer. No, your Daisy's good.
We're 30. What are
I've
we?
been looking at what 30.
How many years?
We're on 30, going on 34 years
34,
married.
yeah.
Almost 34.
Yeah, I know. He is higher than I am.
Yes. Joyce can't go as high as I can.
Nope, I can't.
It's all a bunch of horse poop.
All a bunch of horse poop. I can't do it.
I've got a wider range of voice. I can go deeper and higher than her. It's just all flat and atonal.
And I'm just all fun.
What are you doing? Out in a garden to lead
So
my
what
darling.
did you guys think of the bad guys? He's been waiting and waiting to introduce them to you.
Joyce wants to know what you guys think of the bad guys. Yeah, so yeah, we've been married almost 34 years. We've been together 38, almost 38.
She's late.
Hi, Tim.
Well, we'll post it separately. Y'all should like that one
Well,
too.
we got up to 30 real quick again, and then
Yeah, we
went down to
did.
24 again.
It's just football.
I tell you, people popped in and go, never mind.
Not for me.
All right, Brian, thanks for stopping by. Always love seeing you. Glad to see you around the net more. I know why, and you have had me rooting for you.
Cool. I like Five Finger Bill too.
Yes, Joyce does like Five Finger
Uh-huh.
Bill.
Yeah, even the next episode he's even better. Yeah.
Would you just put the...
Yeah, no
Oh,
more spoiler than
jeez.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's great. Yeah, he's good.
Oh, man.
Jimmy Crack Corn. I told you I don't like to be called crack.
Crazy. Crazy. Crazy.
I'll slice you up, man. I'll cut you up and feed you to the vultures, man. I told you I don't like being called crack. Oh yeah, Buttercup? Oh yeah? You look more like a princess. Bam!
You just shot Jimmy Crack Corn.
Dandy
I don't
wasn't
care.
putting up with him anymore for very long.
You just shot Jimmy Crack Corn.
I don't care.
But, that was Jimmy Crack Corn.
I don't care.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's not gonna stop anytime soon.
No, it's all done that season.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they did it back here when Bobby shows up.
I know, but in your next scene,
They don't mention him.
okay, whatever.
No.
It's all right. It's okay. Yeah.
I'm glad Jim is dead.
Jimmy Crack Corn, man.
That was me trying to do a little bit of, oh crap, who were the inspirations? One was, oh God, from, I can't think of the actor's name, from Hoosiers and played the hippie photographer in Apocalypse Now. Oh God, Dennis Hopper, that's it. That was me trying to do a little bit of Dennis Hopper mixed with, oh God, I can't think of who else I mixed them with. I got the voice and I forgot
It's
who
a
it was.
cartoon.
But there was a lot of Dennis Hopper in him.
We're not spoiling much. Especially since we can't agree on what comes next, so.
Well, I know what comes next. You just don't remember. I've written it and seen it about 90 times.
I
so.
know, I've seen it 90 times too.
No, only about
I've
70.
seen it 70 times, agree. Not quite as much.
But paid attention about 3.
That is not true.
All right, 7.
That's still not true.
Give me a number.
Oh, at least 30.
30 out of the 70 times you've watched it, you
35.
paid attention.
I would say at least half. I'm always at least half paying attention.
No,
So
you're
put
half
them
paying
together.
attention.
So
Half
put
paying
them
attention.
together.
Oh, yeah, where he's on the bus with Keanu Reeves.
Steve?
Speed, yeah.
Was it Steve?
Yes, you could say rest in peace. That's not political. I'm a Liverpool fan, so yeah, it was sad. I'm just not happy with Jurgen Klopp, so it's kind of hard to.
Well, yeah, but we still don't wish him any
Yeah.
ill.
I don't wish him ill will.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry his mom's passed away, but
Yeah.
she was 90.
Good for her.
But so yeah, the next one is the bad guys again. Actually, scene 7. The next 2 scenes, this one and the next 2 are all the bad guys, though a couple of the good guys show up in scene 7 too. So now it's time to get back to the bad guys and maybe start doing intermixing. Good guy scene, bad guy scene, good guy scene, bad guy scene.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, Jack Elam, the actor, but that's Jack Elam as Five Finger Bill. Although it's a horrible resolution. I just could not find that picture in better resolution.
That's probably just as well.
But, no, he was a mixture of Jack Elam's actual voice and Clint Eastwood as Dirty Harry. Five Finger Bill was I don't know if you hear it, but it's a mixture of Jack Elam's actual voice with Clint Eastwood. Do you feel lucky, punk? And all this mess, I forgot myself. And all the excitement, I forgot. This is a 44 Magnum, punk. You know, with the gritted teeth. So that's what you got to do for Bill.
Yeah.
You
Five Finger Bill.
Five Finger Bill.
How many fingers are on your other hand? 5. Why do you ask?
So, why do they call you Five Finger Bill? Because I have 5 fingers on my shooting hand. And how many fingers do you have on the non-shooting hand? 5. Why do you ask? Just curious. Oh, she was saying, wow, all right.
What's that?
I'm getting
Oh,
corrected.
81? Oh, all right.
I must have glared.
I think Mom made it
look
to
at it.
82. No, she made
No.
older than that.
Your mom made it to 82. She died in 2014, wasn't it? Or was it 2016 when she was 84?
Yeah.
My dad made it to 82. No, 83. But yeah, before I write the jokes with a vision of the character, an idea of the character, how I want the character to look and how I want the character to sound, and then I turn around and go on the internet and look for pictures, and I go, that's him.
Bye, Nancy.
Bye, Nancy and Herb. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping in. But like Joey Bill, the piano player, he is the bizarre mix of Don Adams. He is Don Adams as Inspector Gadget, and Ed Sullivan.
That's all of it.
So you had to kind of get the Ed Sullivan accent and then go to Don Adams. Wasn't that just wonderful, folks? Just wonderful. Let's give it up for Nancy It's Lil, damn it. Were you? All right. Let's give it up for Nancy McGill.
It's Lil, damn it!
There you go. Live on stage.
Woohoo! Thank you, we're here all week.
By the deal. Live on stage, performing Matt Clark, live on stage. Ah, shucks.
Oh, that's the one up there.
What?
That's the one up there. That's what you're seeing on the inside of you. Oh.
layout map. There it is. Since we do have a couple of new first timers here, hopefully not last timers here. Once again, here's a map of the train table as you see it. It's oriented as if you were sitting where I'm sitting at my control area, which looks like it's above me on this map, but that's right here in front of me. And so to that side is my 8.5 by 12 section. That side over there. This side is looking there. I got to orient my finger to the camera. So that side right there is right over here. So it's to my left as you're looking at it. To your left. And you can see where the cameras are. And then what you don't see is way over there to the right. Way over there to the right is a fiddle yard, a small fiddle yard of 5 lanes. And then another shelf with 6 more train places to have the train stored. Every Which Way But Loose was an awesome movie. Luma, you were born in Mainz. Awesome. We visited Mainz for the first time in 2019. Mm-hmm. Beautiful city. Mm-hmm. We were in Mainz for the first time. Yeah, 2019. The only thing I'm upset about Mainz is they didn't have the proper white beer, the Weiss beer glass. Mm-hmm. They had one, but not what I wanted. So I had to buy it. But it was the Mainz 015.
That's the one we went to the...
Yeah, we went to the...
Right?
Yep, we found a Mueller's that we liked there too.
Okay.
Yeah. They had the train that I wanted to buy and didn't buy. I like the first 48 hours. I thought another 48 hours wasn't as good, but rarely are sequels better.
Yeah.
It's getting about that time. We haven't talked about dinner yet either.
Yeah.
What do you want to do about dinner?
I don't know. What do you want to do about dinner? It's always the same. What do you want to do about dinner, Smokey? What do you want for dinner, Smokey? Well, Mom, I would like this. No, Smokey, you can't have that. You can't have this. Then why do you always ask me what I want, Mom?
Smokey, we need to have that talk real soon.
Yeah. Time for pizza?
Sure. Oh, you know I love that stuffed crust, so you can try somebody else's. That's who's advertising in Papa John's. Yeah, well, they shut their owner down, so.
Yeah, I know. I don't dig their sauce.
I've got to fit this joke in somewhere I don't know.
What's for dinner, Smokey?
No. The old joke with Smokey.
Oh, shucks. You know, I think my mom is scared of the dark. Because every time Dad goes out of town, Mom has Uncle Bill come over to sleep with her.
Oh.
Got her.
Petting was.
You broke up on that one.
Yeah. Paddington too. We have children, I see.
Well, there are a couple of cases where the sequel is better than the original. I mean, although it's very, very rare. God, I love that Smokey.
I don't know. In some ways, I like the Home Alone. I like the sequel.
Oh.
The original.
I guess. Tony Pacos. Toledo famous Tony Pacos. Yep, that's our equivalent of the Philly steak.
True.
Tony Pacos. Rutger Hauer. Pete, is that Rutger Hauer? He's the only actor named Rutger I can think of. Yeah. It might... I don't know. I'll have to work that joke in. It's an old joke. I just co-opted it.
Hey, oh well, yeah. I've never seen it. Yeah.
Diesel Dan, can we have that talk now?
Well, that's part of being grown-ups. Wow, Smokey, that's part of being a grown-up.
What's that? What's that, man?
Is you gotta learn to conquer your fears and get over your fears.
Well, my mom's scared of the dark still.
Okay. Don't give it away anymore.
Why would you say that, Smokey?
Because every time my dad goes out of town, Uncle Bill comes over to sleep with her.
Now, Smokey, run along.
That's enough.
That's enough, Smokey. Yeah, he was in the Blade Runner, and that horrible, and I say horrible, not as in bad, just, I'm not into horror movies, psycho killer movies, I'm just not into them, and yeah, in The Hitcher, it was just awful. Watch The Hitcher, it might put you off train movie, or being into trains for a while. And if you've seen The Hitcher, you know what I'm talking about.
Hello, it's just my phone. Try to you.
Hey, yep. Papa John's. You get the
We can, if Pizza Hut sounds alright to you, we can do Pizza Hut.
Papa John's.
What?
Did you want to try the Papa John's?
I just want stuffed crust. I've been enjoying stuffed crust, and Pizza Hut has been awesome, but you kind of looked up like, oh, we've had that a lot lately.
No, I'm really not that weird.
So if you're cool with that, we can get that. Liz is at home for dinner, is she?
She works till 7.
Well, we can eat and be done before she comes home from work and tell her she's on her own.
Good. I'll get bread for her. I suppose I could text her and see if she wants the pasta.
Okay. Well, get some cheesy bread too, but then that's more than I should have.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so you gonna go order now?
Yeah.
All right. Are you gonna say goodbye?
Oh, I should, shouldn't I? Bye, everybody! Hit the like button.
Actually, you're waving at this, Joyce. Wave to this computer. Wave
Bye,
there.
everybody!
There you go. Wave there.
Hit the like button. Bye!
Hit the like button. Bye. All right, I'm gonna steal my. I'm gonna steal this back. Yeah, it's about that time. Getting about that time. Ooh. Well, it is about that time. I want to thank everybody that came and stayed. We had a small crowd today. I don't know what it was, and but always appreciate the people who come and hang. And as always, I want to say I appreciate everybody who does come every week. Again, I never expect much. That I'm at 780 subscribers still blows me away. But to be honest, I'm more impressed with the 20 or 30 people who come to the live streams and actually still come back, because I think we had a few people who showed up today that won't be coming back. But those are the people that are important. It's you people that I love to talk to and see, and I see in the other chats. And again, all I do is run trains and play stupid songs or stupid cartoons I've made up. And if you guys enjoy that, great. If you don't enjoy it, I'm still going to be making stupid songs and stupid cartoons. So to all of you on that side of the monitor, you're awesome. All of you, you're awesome. Hang in there when the people are giving you crap. Trust me, I take a lot of crap too, and there are times I shut down. Usually, I've only got one person on block, and I don't even block. I let them come in and throw their things, but there's one person I blocked, and other than that, I just you gotta do the good times here. You gotta have the people that are there rooting for you. Let them root for you and hear their cheers. Don't hear the 2 people heckling. Hear the 10,000 people cheering. It's the only way you're gonna get through life, and that's the one truth about life. Nobody escapes it. No one here gets out alive, and you got to be happy and enjoy it while you can. So with those hopefully happy yet depressive sounding thoughts, I'm going to wave off and see you guys whomever, wherever, and